Welcome back. Today we have the highly anticipated, the one you all are going to come back to and tell us how dumb we are, favorite bets video for the year. It is the NFL Futures favorite picks. We have 9 picks on the board.
9 investments.
9 investments that we are locking in on the year. Our stamp of guarantee to make some money. Last year was just me and JMO. Today we're adding in Nicholas to be in this as well.
What were your picks last year?
CMC to get injured was one. We faded CMC.
Under
we
15
took Pop
sacks.
Douglas. Pop Douglas to go over. He did it by like 50 yards.
So you guys just hit 100%.
Yeah, 100. Literally never lost.
That's what it sounds
Never
like.
lost. Don't fact check that. All right. We're going to hop straight
I've
into
learned
it.
a lot, though.
Yeah, I
No.
can tell.
I've learned a
I can tell.
lot.
JMO's going big
Your behavior
unders.
on the mic is wise.
Yeah.
All right. JMO to start out the same place we were at last year, over 21.5 touchdowns for Trevor Lawrence.
That was one of your picks last year.
Last year, I took his yards. Look, injuries happen, but
Correct.
the talent
So
is
under.
there.
So
the
under.
talent is there. 21.5. Trevor Lawrence has done this before, and I've said this before. He's done this with Christian Kirk as his wide receiver 1. Christian Kirk, before he was a Jaguar, was looked to be dust or overpaid. Why are the Jags paying him? All of a sudden he got to the Jags. People were like, oh, Christian Kirk's actually good. Now he's off the Jags. Everyone's like, Christian Kirk's dust. Maybe he was just good on the Jags because of Trevor Lawrence.
Bars.
And now he's got Brian
Cook.
Thomas Jr., Travis Hunter, best wide receiver duo of his career. He's already hit this number in his
Get
career.
him.
And possibly, I don't want to go ahead because this is like projecting, but maybe his best coach of his career already. Definitely his most progressive and most innovative coach of his career in Liam Cohen over Urban Meyer and Doug Peterson. This is the best spot Trevor Lawrence has been in 21.5 for a guy that's top 10 in the league, sometimes top 8.
Yeah. Let him
Light
know.
work. Look, this is my lock, and I'm willing. I'm glad you brought this up first. This is actually my most confident pick of the 3.
All right. Start with your most confident picks, thing.
Did I steal it? Is that why you're taking this?
This is your stamp. This is like they haven't left the video yet. Like they're listening. They might have left after him, but
Parlays.
now they're listening.
Everyone stand up, tuck your shirts in real quick while I pop off right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Kyren under 11.5 rushing touchdowns. It's just too high of a number for me with too much injury uncertainty in the offense right now. With Stafford's back, the number itself, I think, even if you told me Stafford was playing 16 games, I'd be nervous about hitting an over on 11.5 rushing touchdowns and someone not named Derrick Henry. You add in Devontae Adams as an inside the 10-yard line player, one of the better red zone threats of all time. I don't know. I think Puka's numbers will spike. His touchdown numbers will get a little bit higher, too, if Stafford plays. But if Stafford doesn't play, they do have, obviously, a fine backup in Jimmy G, but one that is not going to get their offense down to the 5-yard line often. And that's Kyren's like also not a guy that has explosive runs. I think last year of his touchdowns, the longest touchdown run he had was 7 yards. Like the guy, unless you are living inside the 5-yard line, he's not scoring a ton of touchdowns. So with Kyren, like he has a floor, I think, because of how involved he is down there, but he's just not explosive. He doesn't score from far out. And I do think there's enough fragility in this offense with the injuries that we've already seen that it makes me really nervous to like bank on things breaking right for the entirety of the season. So for that reason, I'm out on Kyren 12 touchdowns.
All right, our first under of the
It also
day.
feels like if he misses like one game, it's like, fuck, that you might have needed that.
That's what I mean. Like that's too high.
Game.
Whereas like
T-Law, he could miss like 5 and hit them.
enough. Jacobs is at 9.5, and I'm like Jacobs could miss 3 games and get 9.5. Kyren's like, I don't know. I guess the argument would be like he missed games last year and did hit it, but fuck him.
Yeah, no, I mean, that feels pretty safe, especially with the uncertainty of everything. Today, for my first pick, we're gonna get spicy, but it's not a bet. It's an investment. This is an investment for the future for you guys to get paid out. We are getting plus 115 for Washington to miss the playoffs. I feel like this is a lockety
Plus
lock.
415?
Plus 115. Plus 115
sorry.
to miss the playoffs.
Lock it.
I was like, wow.
That would be nuts. Here's my argument, and I think it's damn a good one.
Jaden's so gonna win MVP.
Brian Robinson
Listen.
just traded.
Brian Robinson was just traded. You look at the quarterbacks they won against last year. Let me read you this list. We start out with the 2 notable names in Kyler Murray and Joe Burrow. Then Daniel Jones, Deshaun Watson, Andy Dalton, Caleb Williams on a Hail Mary, Daniel Jones again, Will Levis, Spencer Rattler, Kenny Pickett, Michael Penix in overtime, and Trey Lance. Those are their 12 wins. They had one top 5 quarterback, one arguable top 12 quarterback in Kyler Murray, and then the rest are dog shit. So we look at this year. They're going to face Jordan Love, outside of Jalen Hurts and all them. Jordan Love, Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts, like I just mentioned, Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, Jared Goff, Tua, and Bo Nix are more notable names. All of those guys, you could argue, are somewhere in the top 15, somewhere in the top 20. That is just a drastically different list comparatively. Also, they won on that Hail Mary last year. They played the Cowboys twice with no Dak. They beat the Giants without scoring a damn touchdown. Like, they had so many crazy stats to where I didn't even get to the craziest one yet. They attempted 23 fourth down conversions last year. How many do you think they hit?
It was high.
20.
20 of 23. 87% fourth down conversion rate. That is the same as Steph Curry's free throw rate. That is not happening again. That is insane. Their fourth downs were a free throw. That is nuts. Zach Ertz is 35. Bobby Wagner is officially going to be fucking dust. I am calling it now.
This is the year Bobby doesn't make all PFF.
That Washington is going to miss the play. Debo, fuck him. He sucks. He's been ass. He's not going to be good. I am all the way on the train that Washington will miss the playoffs. I think the Cowboys will be good. I think the Eagles will be good. Their division will be solid.
Giants.
They beat the Giants last year without scoring a touchdown and then lost the other game. That's my case. Plus 115. It's not a bet. It's an investment.
Their defense isn't good.
Nah, it's not.
Who is on that defense?
It's just Sinstro.
Nobody.
Sinstro, Bobby Wags.
There's sack leader left. Bobby Wagner's dust.
Bobby Wagner was literally all pro last year.
Shout out Frankie Louvu, though.
Yo, shout out Frankie Louvu, but he's also dust. Sorry. I love Frankie, but he's just not it anymore.
Bobby's terrible.
They have Daron Payne, who's still really good. Oh, it's because they added Von Miller. Come on. That's...
Bro's old.
Quan Martin's not bad. Marshall Lattimore fucking stinks.
He's on there still?
Yeah.
No.
It's
They're
not good.
bad.
I am out. I'm
now,
out.
like, if they do go,
their wide receiver 3 is Noah Brown. Like, that's it. It's Terry, Debo, Noah Brown,
Yeah, Terry
Luke
needs to get
McCaffrey.
signed. They need Terry to
And Terry's
sign.
not even
is he
signed.
sitting out?
What do you mean?
Is he holding out? Like, has he been at practice and shit?
No.
Jaden does deserve MVP if they make the playoffs.
No, I will be a la Jaden Daniels top 5 quarterback if they like scrape by. Like, they should be bad this year, and their schedule will not help them. That's my case.
I love that.
That's my hot take. That's my aggressive take right off the rip. J-Mo, we're coming right back to you now. After everyone's already in the comments. They're not even watching the video. They're just commenting now, so that's really good. But let's go to the next one. Patrick Mahomes over 4,050 passing yards.
I don't know what it is, but obviously it's like to save themselves and unders are just safer. But 4,000 yards on a book now is like a threshold or a benchmark.
No, it's nuts.
So that's like so hard to achieve. And it's like, we got guys throwing for 5K. Why is 4,000 all of a sudden like tough? I don't fucking get it. And he's still the best quarterback in the league. He's done this every year of his career except last. And last year, so many things had to go wrong. Marquise Brown didn't play. And you're probably like, Marquise Brown doesn't change a whole lot. Probably not, but Mahomes was like 100 yards short of this. I do think if he had his wide receiver 2, he might have been 100 yards better. Or Rashee Rice, his wide receiver 1. Or the fact that the Chiefs sat out week 18 and didn't play a full season. That alone would have changed it. Could that happen again? Sure, but not all 3 of those things are going to happen again. And this was also probably Mahomes' worst year.
Rice already suspended. Brown already hurt.
No, we're fine. This is still the best quarterback in the league, and 4,000 is being built up to be this scary number. It's not. Patrick Mahomes averages over 4,600 yards every year of his career. That's his career average. I think he will be closer to 5K than 4K. That's how confident I am.
All right. I like it. Mahomes.
Travis Kelce's back.
Yeah. Literally so bad.
Literally just took last year off to be back for this year.
Exactly.
We don't talk about that.
They don't talk about it enough. Nicholas.
Yeah, I'm taking the under on I can't remember if I used this in a different video, but Baker Mayfield under 38 it was at 38.50, I think. It's either 38.50 or 3800. Regardless, I'm taking the under on it. I think eventually the turnover at offensive coordinator is going to matter in this offense.
Right.
And more importantly, it's a third OC in 3 years. You got Tristan Wirfs out at least the first 4 games. You now have Chris Godwin, they said, is not going to start on the PUP, but he's still not expected to be back and playing until October.
3,800 is what.
Okay, 3,800. What doesn't matter. I'm taking the fucking under regardless of what
Fuck
it is. Yeah, I think the OC, you have the Emeka Egbuka draft pick is looking literally like sharper and sharper by the day because Godwin's going to be out until October. Jalen McMillan just like broke his fucking neck and he's expected to be out until like week 10 already. So you're now looking at a receiver group that's like good and talented, but Evans, again, is older. You don't have like the safety blankets in Chris Godwin, the breakout of Jalen McMillan there. So I question a little bit the weapons there. I'm now questioning the offensive line without Tristan Wirfs. They're going to have a tougher schedule, obviously, having won the division last year. So, yeah, I don't know. It just I don't know that the receiving core and the personnel there is as good to repeat what he's done the last couple of years. And obviously, staying healthy, whatever. But
No, I mean, I agree.
I've been like fading the touchdowns too.
What's his touchdown at?
Like 28.5.
Yeah, he's high, 20.5.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the under. Honestly, let's just hop straight into that one. J-Mo, you took him to miss the playoffs.
Whoa. I want the other pick.
Oh, sorry. No, it's bars. But you did. It's placed at some
But yeah,
point in time.
I do like them to miss the playoffs. I also just think, I mean, we could talk about it actually because I feel very confident about it.
We'll add it in.
Last year, like, people see them as like this clear-cut best team in the division, but like even in a weak division, again, it's gonna be weak again. They've gone 10-7 and 9-8 under Baker. It's not like they've been thriving when things have been going well. Like when they've had their prime offensive coordinators in Dave Canales and Liam Cohen, when most of the guys have been healthy. Last year was a little messed up, but this team is fragile. I'm still skeptical. It's like Todd Bowles a good coach. Like their defense is like never like spectacular. It's always solid, but there's no one in the secondary I love. Antoine Winfield's a dog, but their corners are questionable. I just think this team isn't one of these upper teams that they're kind of like thrown into that group of because of the back-to-back division titles. 10-7, 9-8 is like not crazy records to be winning divisions. And if all of a sudden Atlanta, like Penix hits or Bryce Young hits, and it was like a legit team.
What you laughing at? What you
Tampa's
fucking laughing at? Literally the
late.
Carolina Reaper.
We just
Carolina Reaper you're talking about. Josh Grizzard is the offensive coordinator.
What kind of
It's an
negative
elite name.
aura is that?
That's literally my dog.
Oh, yeah,
Literally,
okay.
next
Well, that was
video,
just-
next
that was-
year,
that
we're going
was-
to be like, Josh
Josh
Grizzard, new
Grizzard.
head
Mastermind.
coach. Yeah.
Literally the head coach of the Raiders.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. My coach. My pick for the next one is going to be one I've been riding with also pretty much all season. That's Jamar Chase over 1,300 receiving yards.
I like that.
The simple one is just what has changed. Nothing. Same OC, same quarterback. T is already it's already injured. And again, the years he's not hit, it's taken an injury for him not to hit it. Joe Burrow was hurt, only played 10 games in 2023. Jamar was still only 83 yards short when Joe missed 6 or 7 games of the season, technically 8 because they didn't make the playoffs this year, so they probably outplayed. The year before that, 2022, Jamar only played 12 games himself, so as long as they play 13 games together, they're going to hit it pretty much. Quick maths.
I really like this one because if you were like in the group that believes Jamar Chase is a wide receiver one, which everyone
Yeah.
is, like if you think he's going to be the wide receiver one, you think he's probably going to have 15, 16, 17, and this is your way of actually betting on that, but probably at a discount compared to wide receiver. Like, I don't know a wide receiver one in fantasy that's had under 1,300 yards. It's usually 14, 15, 16 plus.
Yeah, 100%. No,
13's light.
13's
Why are
light.
these lines so soft?
Nah, they're just scared. Baby
4,000
shit,
yards,
for real.
scared. 13 scared. Everyone's going over.
For real. All right, Jamie, let's go to your real last one now.
Real one. Bucks didn't count.
Marvin over 975.5. Nick fading Marvin in fantasy right now. So you taking his over is interesting. Let's talk about it.
The reason I like Marv, I'm not a fan of Drew Petzing, who was the OC last year.
Yep.
And not a whole lot is changing. But Marvin Harrison Jr. last year, when he came into the draft as a rookie, he was supposed to be the greatest rookie wide receiver of all time. Like the greatest prospect ever. And everyone agree in his rookie season, nothing was a Marv problem.
Yeah.
If he just stays the same uber talented guy that he is, I don't think he needs to, him and Kyler need to like overcome Drew Petzing and have a 1,500-yard Marv that we all thought was in his bag as a rookie. We're talking about just scraping across 975 and needing a 1,000-yard wide receiver. Again, there's nothing wrong with the player. Nothing wrong with his quarterback. Was the most talented wide receiver prospect ever. to not get 1,000 yards in year 2, I think it's insane.
Yeah.
Again, not a fan of the offense, but I'm just betting on the talent of one of the most hyped up people.
And he had 885 last year. Like, he only needs less than 100
885,
more,
like
90 more yards.
And shit was not smooth.
No.
If it's any smoother, we're fine.
Yeah. Nicholas, thoughts?
Yeah, I'm out. I'm out on Marv.
Can we have a reason why?
I'm out on fantasy, and I'm out on like, oh, Marv's going to blow up 12, 1,300. But 975 for his talent and Kyler, I'm in.
Everyone was hating on Kyler's preseason pick he had, even though outside of that, he was like 6 for 6 with like 90 yards. But
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I just don't like the passing game. I mean, Marv played all 17 last year, I think, right?
Yep.
Fully healthy, which is something I think is like worth factoring in. I don't know. I just like it wouldn't surprise me at all if he went over it, obviously, but like I don't know that I've like felt comfortable enough betting on Drew Petzing moving him around and making him, I guess, more creative in the offense. I still think McBride probably out targets him by like a significant chunk.
Nicholas, your last pick, last one.
I want to take Chase Brown's rushing touchdowns, the over on it. I'm like so all in on Chase Brown this year. Anything you could take fantasy. His line right now is like 5.5 in half books and 6.5 in other books. Give me 7 anywhere, don't care. Brown is like so very clearly like the workhorse in this offense that's going to score 38 points a game. Their defense, I think their defense has a chance to be like way worse than last year, which is saying a lot, obviously. But yeah, they're going to be fucking horrendous on the defensive side of the ball. And Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase just move the ball so easily. Chase Brown's been playing every single down with Joe Burrow in the preseason. On the goal line, it's him. Like having Zach Moss out, like he wasn't good, but he was still taking up like an annoying chunk of the snaps in the backfield. With him gone, Samaje Perine will come in on like 3rd and 4 and then immediately get off the field. So I think Chase Brown's really good, and I also think just being a product of that offense, if you're going to be a starting player that's playing an 80% of the snaps in this offense, like 7 touchdowns is fucking light work. So give me Chase.
All right. No, I like that a lot. I think Chase Brown's going to be elite this year. So we're going to head to my last pick. This is the 9th of 9 picks. Make sure to parlay all these in one parlay. And we are going to take Lamar Jackson over 3450 passing yards. This feels like a fever dream that we're getting this line this low. He could have missed 2 games last year and still hit over this line. Absolutely nuts. He's seen career-high passing attempts back-to-back year, 457, 474. With Henry, he's had his highest completion percentage last year as well on the team. I don't think that's just random. I think that really helps because of the play action, because it's adding more people into the box. It creates just in way wider pass windows for him to have. Now, again, I don't think this team's receiving core is mega elite or anything, and losing likely might hurt. But I still think with Henry in the backfield, with Lamar's legs, it's going to open up a lot for him. He's going to be able to easily hit over 3,400 yards. He just had 4K last year. I think we're going to see something similar again this year. And this offense is just like unstoppable.
Feels like even though playoff results are different, the past 3 years, it feels like the Ravens have gotten better roster-wise 3 years in a row.
Yeah. This is like
keeping all their coaching staff on the offensive side and Munkin.
Yeah. If they don't win this year, it's over.
No.
Like I'm out.
So talented where you'd think like, oh, their Super Bowl window's forever.
Yeah. No.
It's like at some point you're either due or you're done.
Yeah.
And
so
they're cooked.
Yeah, that's mine for what we got for today. The other one I really like, I just wanted to throw in here. It is a long shot from yesterday, but I have it still in here. I like Jonathan Taylor to lead in rushing touchdowns. It's plus 1,500. But in 14 games last year, he had 11. In 2021, obviously, he had the 18. With Danny Dimes under center, do we think that could be like a thing? Like over on touchdowns or just over in general? Like I think he's going to score the ball a lot.
So good.
The Shane Steichen offense is just going to force feed him. The splits between him and A. Rich last year, with and without, was 5 extra carries. That's insane. So I don't know. I think if Danny Dimes is playing the whole season, that could be a good long shot as well. But make sure to take all of these picks on BetMGM using code DRAFT when you sign up. If you haven't had your drafts already for fantasy, you'll get our full draft guide, as well as up to $1,500 in bonus bets. Plus, if you go to pick it, it's absolutely free to sign up using code BDGE, and you'll be able to follow every single one of our picks. All you do is go in, press copy, and you have the pick. It's super easy. It takes almost no time at all. Sync your book, copy the pick, and bada bing, bada boom, you are done. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, alter the fun shit down below, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.